When you have heartburn, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hello and welcome. Chelsea 1, Benfica 0. Sorry, I know you said Benfica 1. Benfica 0. It was a little bit of a close call at the end. Not really in terms of them scoring per se, but another needless red card is what we've seen. This time coming by way of João Pedro. If I'm not mistaken now, that is Robert Sanchez, Spanish. Trevor Chalobah, English. João Pedro, Brazilian. It's just silly. Red carded in the Champions League. He can play in the Premier League. Of course he can. Of course he can. It's just it's a one-game ban in the Champions League. He'll be out for Ajax, which, honestly, if that's anything to go by from what we've just seen, Marseille have beaten them 4-0. I don't know much about Marseille these days. Greenwood, is that Greenwood? Mason Greenwood scored today. Aubameyang scored today. And Paxio, I don't know how to say his name. He got a goal. Osimhen with a goal to beat Liverpool. It won't matter. It never matters. It only matters to teams like Chelsea, who it's a little bit scary. Who do Liverpool have? Let's be honest. Christ, they got Chelsea, Manchester United, but they got Frankfurt in the next game. They've still got to play Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. They got Real Madrid, Frankfurt, and then Real Madrid. I tell you what, it could be a little bit dangerous for Liverpool. But in terms of Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. Hey, 10 o'clock. Chelsea with the win. Jose Mourinho being interviewed as we speak. I'm sure he's just giving the pleasantries of, I love Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. It was a lackluster game. It was good to see Garnacho get on the score sheet in one way, shape, or another. It didn't really, because it was an own goal. But I would honestly say Pedro Neto's ball to Garnacho, sublime, absolutely sublime. And then Garnacho's cross, albeit to Rios. Had it not gone to Rios and gone all the way through, Enzo Fernandez was there. It was an open goal. It would have been a goal. I backed Enzo to score in that situation. And it still would have been 1-0 nevertheless. I'm not overly critical of anyone in this game. Sanchez, I mean, they're showing Benfica's chances. I mean, Cucurella gave the ball away completely, needlessly, unnecessarily early on in the game. And Sanchez came to the rescue. It's not something you hear very often, I will agree. On this occasion, I understand the concerns. I understand the criticism that Jamie Gittins is getting at this point. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. I think Garnacho was good. But Gittins is just, at the moment, and I'm still backing him to do well for Chelsea. But Gittins needs to improve. significantly. Like he really, really does. You know? Who did we draw? Who did we draw in the Carabao? Am I missing? Have I forgotten? Wolves. Wolves. I feel as though, I mean, who we got between now and then? We got Liverpool, Forest, Ajax, Sunderland, and then Wolves. I don't see a game out of those. Liverpool, no. Forest, maybe, because Forest are dog shit. Ajax, dog shit. I would very much expect Gittins to play against Ajax. But then you've also got to factor in, right, that Gittins, we paid quite a bit for him, and I'm not like buying into the hatred that a lot of you guys seem to have for him. But come on. After today's performance, like, you need to fucking wake up, Jamie. Jesus Christ. Just a really poor performance all around. I don't want to lean too much into him, but I will say it's just, I know from what we've seen when he was at Dortmund, the player that's there, I just fear, and this is the thing that I was concerned with the whole time with Gittins. When I was in fucking Rhodes. I was at Rhodes when the whole sort of like the Manyan thing was going on with the goalkeeper situation, and Gittins was going on, and I remember tweeting out at that point, I was saying Gittins just is absolutely going to be another Bundesliga flop. It's just going to be another Bundesliga flop. Like, I could not get excited for Gittins because he was a Bundesliga player. And I said, like, look at this player. Look at fucking Werner and Havertz and Pulisic and all of these players. I'm like, they're fucking shit for us. And Kunku. So many more. It doesn't work. And Gittins is just another example of just another player who so far, and I'm still backing him, but so far, my God. First few games, I was backing him so much when everyone was saying he was shit or not good enough. And again, no. Reese, you're absolutely right. I said the same thing about Simmons as well. I said the same with Gittins. I said the same with Simmons or Simon. It's Simmons, isn't it? I didn't get excited for either of them because I was like, it's just another fucking Bundesliga player. And they never work out for Chelsea. Ever. In this game, though, outside of Gittins, I think we had a good control of the game. I think we had a very good control of the game. I don't think we were really ever under like massive pressure. There was a couple of times, but Sanchez really did well. Defensively, I thought we were sound. I mean, I was just rabbiting the majority of the game. I had an eye on the game, but we were just joking throughout the watch along because there just wasn't. There wasn't really anything in the terms of, in the way of pressure, you know? I feel like they had maybe 2-3 big chances, most of which came right at the end of the game. So I wasn't too worried. Please do like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already before we carry on. Do appreciate it. Smash that like button. The game was really relaxing until the last 15 minutes, says Tommy. Again, yeah, it's just we find ways to make games complicated for no reason. Like we had it under control. And listen, I know that Pedro got sent off in the 96th minute, but still wasn't great. Still wasn't great timing, you know? Still really not ideal from João Pedro, of all people, like one of the most backed players. I don't know against Ajax, like who? Oh, I mean, it's going to be fucking Tyreek George again. Let's be honest. Annoyingly. But as Mike's just said, we need to play Neto up top or something. Just anyone. Like, in this game, Tyreek George, as good as fucking useless. So useless. And again, I want to preface, I want to clarify. I love Tyreek George. But play him where he's meant to play, for God's sake. He's a left winger, right winger at a push. Just play the kid on the left. For God's sake. Give the man some confidence in his life. Do you know what I'm saying? Give him a little bit of confidence and play him on the left-hand side. I really am struggling to understand at this point the whole Guiu thing, because I understand now we brought him like back, and it's been a while since he's played because we brought him back and he wasn't fit, but now it's been a few months or a couple of weeks, whatever the fuck it is, and so now he's not 100% fit. But you know, we still played Caicedo today even though he wasn't 100% fit. You know, I never know what to believe. I'd love to know the fitness levels of these players on a statistical level. You know? Did we need to bring João Pedro on? Probably not. And now he's out. Could we have forecasted? Could we have predicted that he'd get sent off in this game? Probably not. You know? It's just one of those things. Defensively, I thought we were really good. Cucurella, Badiashile, Chalobah, Gusto. Annoying in some instances, but when are they not? You know? In midfield, Enzo, amongst getting, you know, pelted with missiles from his former club's fans. Thought he was decent. Same with Caicedo. I thought it was a very, very good game from the two of them. Garnacho, I'm not like impressed, but it was all right. It was decent. Neto, I thought was great. Buonanotte, great. He got absolutely kicked around the fucking pitch. Absolutely beaten to fuck. And still had a good game. And Tyreek George, just a bit useless. Esteval came off the bench, had a good cameo. Nothing amazing, nothing bad. Gittins, Achimpong, James, not long enough to really do too much. But as Mike said, if not for Garnacho, we draw today. I'm grateful for the lad. It's a fantastic, and I'm watching it now, the run from him. He's unmarked so much. Really, really good run from Garnacho. Diving cross. Puts it into the path of Rios, who puts it in the back of the net. Own goal. But as I've said a million times already, Enzo Fernandez would have been there, the first person there to put it in the back of the net. And it would have been a goal either way. So, a good result. Chelsea won. Benfica 0. Please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll be live, of course, for Chelsea versus Liverpool, or Liverpool versus Chelsea. Is it Stamford Bridge? I think it's at Anfield, isn't it? No, it is at Stamford Bridge. It is at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus Liverpool, 5:30 kickoff. I will be live at 4:30 p.m. UK time on Saturday. A preview coming out on Friday. And, of course, a live review following the full-time whistle. And I want to say, it's Pod O'Clock episode 8 will be what it is, the next episode. It's usually every Monday. Because it's my birthday on Sunday, I think the next episode of that will come out on Wednesday. Just because I'm not going to record on a Sunday. As in, I'm not going to record on my birthday. We'll see how it goes. But I think this one and only episode is going to be a bit late. And so I'll actually have a good sort of recount of the weekends. FPL will be sorted. And we can just move from there. So with that said, it's hard to talk with cake in your mouth anyway. I have got a cake on the way. I don't know what kind of cake it's going to be, but the missus, she's very good at baking the cakes. She's done one every year since we've known each other. I'm going to be spoiled, rotten. I know it. And I've got to make sure I eat it all because come the 6th, I can't eat it. We might have to freeze a little bit. You never know. Have a little treat. But thank you, Tommy. Like I say, Liverpool game will be the eve of my birthday, the eve of my 30th birthday. So please, Chelsea, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to get a result. It would be absolutely fantastic if we could get the win against Liverpool. They're on the down. They've just been beaten by Galatasaray. So if I could go into my 30s with a game, with a win against Liverpool in the Premier League, that would be absolutely brilliant. Back-to-back wins against Liverpool, that would be as well. We beat them at the end of the season, last season. So a win against them again at Stamford Bridge would be immense. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of when I go live next. As always, my name is Harry out the Chelsea. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, of course, and peace.